Yep, I just realized something. I did my whole intro and I didn't even have the screen up. Whoops. Um, anyways, I'm in Post-Endwalker content. I've been playing two different characters. Like this right here is my baby. This is Eden. Eden. This is Twitchverse. Um, when I played 14 for the first time, it was like 2019? February 2019. Yes, that is my 14th anniversary. So, this is my first character. I got caught up playing a different character as of late, and it was mostly to like play with Spiral because he hasn't played 14 in like forever. So he's still in Stormblood, and he actually ended up getting further than me in story. So I've been like, trying to catch up to him, and then completely neglected Eden. So now she's here, going through Post-Endwalker content. So let's see what's going on in Rosetta. I played a lot of this off camera, so I already had the fight with Golbez and everything. So we fought Golbez, we liberated Ashdaya, and now we're about to find out what's going on next. Alright, so this quest is called When One Door Closes. Varshan has a message from Charlene. Ah, Eden, one of my clerks was just here with a message for you. The students of Baldesion request your presence in Charlene at your earliest convenience. Indebted as I am to our friends, I had hoped that I too might be of service, but it is you alone that they require. Of course, it's always me. If you've no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldesion Annex at once. Ojiko awaits your arrival. Alright, sure thing. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ashdaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there is still much and more for her to see. Farewell for now, my friends. I look forward to the day we set forth on another adventure together. Don't leave me, little brother! Oh, you're so cute! Speak with Ojika Sunjika at the Baldesion Annex. Let's get on up into Old Charlene. Alright, yeah, I'll save some money with the door ticket, not a problem. I sure did. This theme here had Spiral dancing for like the past 5 minutes because it's such a vibe. Yeah, I'm telling. So I thought it was adorable. We are Old Charlene. What do I mean, where am I going? The freaking thing is right there. It's just I haven't been to Old Charlene in so long. I'm like, what's even on this map? I don't know. Hello, Ojika. A warm and hearty welcome to you, Eden. I gather you received our message? Please wait here while I fetch Prowl and Graha. Graha! My boy Gratia. I love him so much. He's so freaking adorable. I mean, look at him. Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending you so soon after your trials in the void. Sending for you soon after your vials in the Troid? Wow. English. What the heck? Now then, we aren't actually the ones who require your presence, but Erenville. Erenville. He stopped by recently, you see, and he asked us to reach out to you on his behalf. Money? I imagine you're as surprised as we are, given that he was supposed to be away on a long expedition. Oh, right! That guy! You see, because from when I logged off to when I, like, started on this questline again, I saw Erenville, and I'm just like, who is that? So then, now, like, his face is kind of like jogging into my memory banks again. Something must have necessitated a change in his plans. All he would tell me is that there is someone whom he wishes Eden to meet. He also mentioned that he would be tending to business at the studio. Shall we look for him there? Look for him. We must follow. Bye, Ochika! So cute. So yeah, speaking of like cute Lalas, my secondary character is a Lala because I've always wanted to like have a Lalafell. Everybody's like, no, don't play Lalafells, they're evil. I'm like, no, they're freaking adorable. I will not like take part in that slander. So I had a name like pop up into my head when I created my Lalafell, and it seemed like someone already jumped on top of it. But anyway, her name's Tiny Dancer, and I was like, well, I'm gonna someday play a dancer, so of course a Lalafell being a dancer, perfection. It just so happens that although Tiny Dancer can be a dancer, she's been primarily barred lately. Because that's just what I'm used to. So eventually she'll don her pretty dancing clothes again. But right now she's just shooting arrows, just like her mother Eden here. Hey Grandpa, what you gotta say? Erenville's early return likely has to do with this visitor. Who could it be, I wonder? Now then, where is Erenville? Where is this child? Son of a biscuit. Oh, and then you just pop out the doors like you that him? Okay.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important.
No, nothing particularly important.
I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
Oh, really?
Where did you go, if I may ask?
No, you may not. Stop being nosy.
The New World. Tural.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce.
Uh-huh.
Aye, she hails from there. I present to you... But it seems you've lost her.
Yeah.
Did she wander off?
Or is she just gonna jump from the freaking ceiling?
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't
help but want to explore.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us. This is her. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Yes, I is her.
Oh, you aren't exaggerating. It's plain she's no ordinary woman.
Neither are you. Hello. You look friendly.
I'm Uklamat.
You're
chairman to the
French
throne of
shaped.
Tulichola.
Oh, I'm sorry. I told you the law. What?
It's Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Can I get dinner first? Yeah, of course. I'd
Given
have
the
to.
magnitude of the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, of course. Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The rite of succession.
Ooh, who will be
Taking the
succeeding?
form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne.
Oh.
As daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning.
Oh, so confident.
I was searching for champions to join me when Erenville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
And that's why I is her. Yeah, I
She
did
asked
that.
who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You come to Tural, yes?
Wait, let's all just slow down. Woklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Really?
Tulichola is a nation of many peoples. Not only the Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides. He's also my father. Not by blood, obviously, but he raised me as his own, and that's what matters.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was indelicate.
It's okay. You didn't mean it. I still love you.
Hardly. I know little about your land, and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot. We've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me.
Oh, snap.
No, this is only a rumor. But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
Valiarmanda. Ooh.
Tell
I wanna
me
beat it
that
up.
doesn't pique your interest.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have my attention. Let's go.
We're going to get along, you and I. Tural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
Ooh, yeah.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
Neither are,
Says
like,
the
underworld.
dreamer who
Like.
was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Bombastic side eye.
Now at the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
So does that mean you're coming with
Regardless
Tom?
of what the contest may entail, it will be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
Alright, what we hunting? Oh, excuse me. Hello, Bob. I just opened up my chat, so I'm sorry, I'm just seeing that you're here. Thank you for coming. But yeah, sometimes you do forget that bunny people exist, and then, you see this guy, and it's just like, oh, hello there. So yeah, we're about to get ourselves to Tyrol. Oh, speaking of which, how's sound for you guys? Can y'all hear me? Journey to Tyrol. I always gotta check because yeah. Okay, I sound good. Thank the Lordy Lord. Lordy Lord? What? What is up with me today? Thanks, Mom. And that's the long and short of it. At the very least, I ask that you go on this hunt of hers and take her measure for yourself. So, where to for our hunt? The stronger the prey, the better. I don't know, you asked me. I thought you had a hunting itinerary. I mean, I had my bow and arrow ready, but I guess you're not ready. Alright, Graha, tell us where we're going. Since she apparently doesn't know. The game is afoot. Graha Tia appears equal parts bewildered and excited. What's funny is that I played a good part of 12, so I would know about the bunny people. Yeah, that's where I've heard they came from. I sadly only played 15. Well, that's the only one that I actually finished. All the other ones I missed due to just not having the hardware available at the time that all of the games came out. So I missed out on a lot of goodies, apparently. The chance to see not only Tyrol, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted what? Acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. I'm not certain what might be a suitable location for her hunt, however. When I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. I still call it the Isle of Ham. Never finished 12, 13, and 15. 15 made me cry. I'll just say that. I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about that once, but yeah. 13, I got up to the beginning of this 2 before I just gave up. I couldn't get into the whole what was the name of that system? I can't remember the name of the system, but doing all of like the selecting things in real time, that was too much for me. Even when I like did the option to slow it down, it was still too fast for me. So I was just like, no. Let me just go back to my simple turn-based stuff. Unless I'm doing this, then, you know, I'm kind of used to all this, but no. I'd rather just have buttons than to, like, I don't know. It was weird, okay? It was a weird time. 12 was worse on that? Really? Dang. Oops. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, watch a gameplay video of that one at some point. I'm gonna have to watch a gameplay video of all of these at some point. But continuing on, Aaron says, when I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on the Isle of Ham. Isle of Ham. You went there not long ago, and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinary docile fauna have grown savage. It's believed that they have been unsettled by some manner of predator, and so the researchers seek assistance with identifying and dispatching it. As part of your hunt, perhaps you might answer the petition? The isle isn't far, and we will be helping those in need. That works for me. Just so you know, I've honed my skills against some of the fiercest beasts in Tyrol. Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it will end before we have a chance to get acquainted. That axe is sick, though. I want it. I wonder how much aluminum foil will go into making one of those axes. I would probably have to buy up the whole store. And before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions, my apologies, but I must see to some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbor. This being guild ship business, it should be simple enough to secure a vessel. You were forced to pre-program and then do the 13 combat on top of that. You would need more than that foil to make that other thing. Oh, more than foil. Oh, more than foil. Yep. Foil and cardboard and PVC stuff, and I'm just talking out my ass because I am I'm not good at arts and crafts, is what I'm saying. So, I have no idea what I'm talking about. Mononoke. Teleport to Scholar's Harbor. Oh, it probably needs time to load in. Load in! I must see your face. What quest are you trying to give me? This is probably some side quest stuff that I will not do right now because I'm trying to focus straight on story. I will do that on another stream. It makes it funny because we work in education. Yeah, you would think that because we work with kids, we have to like be crafts masters. I am not. I've tried so hard. Like I tried to do the whole like nail board art. I tried to do like brief making. I tried to do all this other stuff, and I never finished it. Never. So I'm like, maybe arts and crafts just was never my thing. I'm grateful for the experience and that I like tried it at least, but Grahatia says, Carl was acting a little strange, don't you think? This is just a simple hunt. I wonder what preparation she needs to make. We have the loan of a ship from one of the captains, a cheery fellow. I can operate the vessel, so we don't need to trouble him to take us. Oklahoma. So we have to take a ship? Ugh, and I barely set foot on dry land. Oh well, I suppose it's for a good cause. A hunt. Come on, let's get going. Upon boarding the ship, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent ones. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Alright, so before I do that, TPT is about to be my bestie in a few weeks. Yup! That is a fact because ain't nobody got time. And if people have already done it themselves and, you know, put up the resources in order to help you, why not? Alright, so, how much credit do I have? Darling? Are you busy? Okay. I was just gonna ask for something. What happened? Alright, thank you.
From here, we must walk.
So much ice. It rivals even Dawntrail.
Dawntrail.
Oh, white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Oh, wow.
Remember,
Okay.
we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
Yeah, please don't attack the polar bears. Polar bears didn't do anything to you.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye,
Thank you.
the Isle of Ham. The
Can I
geysers
say
lie
something
deep
about-
inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this
Bob
place.
said hi.
I doubt your brother managed to come out
He
this
sends
way.
waves to you.
He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with the sun.
Labyrinthos is impressive.
This brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
He has. Kono's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in the city. He went on and on, technological amusements. Made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studio.
1 second, gotta go get the
He went to the studio. Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? Such a personage coming to Charlian to receive an education would surely have cause to stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
He consulted with the head of the studio beforehand, that his identity might remain secret.
Mm-hmm.
Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
Aww.
One time though, he almost let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Let's see, what questions are you going to give me to ask? Oh, okay, never mind.
The researchers should be up ahead. Let's find them and learn what you can.
Let's see what we can learn. It's low time. It's alright, it'd be like that. Search for signs of your prey.
The researchers should be just ahead. There. The building to the northeast.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So, ordinarily harmless creatures have grown savage.
Don't know what's got them riled up, but I'll take down any that think to try me. Right, then hunt her here.
So, this may be embarrassing to say as a level 90 player, but every now and then I have to go through my rotation again, especially since it's been like a really long time since I've done anything. So please don't mind me if I'm like using the same skills over and over again, and it's like, oh well, your rotation. In my world, as long as it goes boom and it hits the ground, I did good job.
Look, someone's in trouble.
I'm not like super big on the raiding scene or anything like that. Like I'll raid with my friends, or I did raid with my friends back in the day. I'm looking to get back to like doing that soon. But anyways, I'm not super duper like familiar with like the rotation like I used to be. And I had someone who tried to teach me, and not gonna lie, he was kind of a drill sergeant, but it did help. Now in terms of like the whole rotation, I'll practice that at another point. Right now, I'm just playing, just to play, just to get through the story. Let's see, hard pressed survey. Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one that answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are. Eden, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the cavern. Once docile animals, grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. If you would just give me a moment, if you give me just a moment, I can finish checking out equipment. Thank you for
They
that.
are famous.
And for good reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
because I always feel bad when I'm, thank you for that, because I always feel bad when I'm like, you know, playing high level content, and it's just like, well, what are you doing?
Is that our petitioner? Let's go and have a chat.
Me, I just play just to get through the story and like really like enjoy myself, you know? If you come to answer the petition, you should speak with my colleague here. The adventurer come to answer my petition. I presume we're most fortunate to have one of your considerable skill here to aid us. A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna. The animals beyond this gate are the worst affected we've ever encountered thus far, though we dare not go back. Your task is to quell any threat you find, and search for traces of the beast responsible for all this. If you should find anything at all, we will be most grateful if you would share it with us. Okay, let me turn this down. It kind of felt like my laptop screamed at me for 2 seconds. Okay, I am sorry. Like, you have no business going that hard.
I'll handle this.
Okay, that's good. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Is that all? Come on, let's pick up the creature's trail.
Beast carcass. You find ravaged beast remains, torn to shreds by sharp
It's
talons.
claw marks. I've seen the like before.
There.
It's starting to feel like a proper hunt.
Tattered plumage. The beast has feathers, eh? You find feathers are scattered about the ground. There are signs of a fierce struggle.
Feathers? But do they belong to the predator or the prey?
Ew. That's
So,
a good question.
how do you prefer our prey? Roasted or raw?
Roasted.
You presume it's even safe to eat?
How many strange points you have? Like, honestly, I prefer my food roasted. I love barbecue, and I'm surprised after all this time here so far, I have not once grilled a burger, and it's right in the backyard. I'm gonna change that very soon. The cloying stench of fresh leavings assails your nostrils. Whatever beast left them is likely still close by. That is a very pretty way to say you almost walked into a pile of crap.
Still fresh. Whatever this beast, it cannot be far.
That beast is huge. Oh, okay then. Shiny crap to make it worse. Yep. Jump. Oh, of course not. They'll force us to walk all the way around the pillar. Oh my god, it's the famous Eden Dream Drifter. Yes, it is. Eden is back in full effect. Yes, she is. I'm gonna be going back and forth between streaming Eden and streaming Tiny. But I've been wanting to get it like into my Dawntrail content.
Pray.
Whoa. That's a lot of crazy stuff in this world.
What is that thing?
I don't know, you tell me. You brought me here. It talks. Not it doing the Polly want a cracker to our party.
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Come, Waklamat.
Woklamat.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Focus. Time to beat it. That is so cool.
Just so we're clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by surprise, that's all.
Forgive me, but I failed to see a difference.
I'm getting hungry. Let's
The
be
text
done
is
with this
cut
so we
off.
can eat.
Oh, okay. I will fix that after this battle. Caught me by surprise. Caught me by surprise.
You're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit!
Dang, so violent. Oh, what are you farming, Bob?
Talk all you like, Bird. I'm going to have the last laugh. Oh, it's joy singing my teacher to you.
I'm just gonna stand next to you, Grandma.
Shut up already, plastic bird!
Yeah, this bird do talk a little bit too much. Oh. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh. Okay. Sticky spit. Okay, come.
Gather together.
Ew, nasty. Thank you, Wuck. Oh, let's go. He pulled off a dank rescue. How are you like a healer and a tank at the same time? I don't even know. Oh yeah.
Spread out, everyone.
Spreading out. Don't stand. Don't stand so. Oh. Tappy time. Oh. That's what I have to do. There we go. No! Dang. Okay, I guess I didn't work fast enough. Oops. Got myself grand blue.
Dang.
Treat yourself. Yeah, girl, you better treat yourself. Oh, right, that's what I was about to do. Change. Ooh, Japanese gel pens. Let's go. Yes. By the way, Ray, what's up? What's going on? Oh, I'm so happy the remote play is working for you. Yes, me too. This is so much fun. Hopefully that's better. And if it's not, then I'll fix it next stream. Proceed. The screen is fixed. Good job. Yay. Skip cutscene. I want to go straight to the battle. Loading. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Stop digging. Also, I have put this in on my about page, but if you guys do not like the fact that I put my settings on easy or very easy, there are many different content creators out there that play on hardest difficulties. I play the way I play because one, I'm filthy casual, and two, I prefer not to have headaches at the end of my gaming sessions. So this is strictly for comfort, and I like the way I play. So that's all I'm gonna say on that. Gather it to me. Let's go, guys. Oh, snap. Oh, right. I forgot. That was meant to be. I'm training coming. Woot! Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. Hi, Train. Oh, wait. Okay, I am trying not to die. Boom. Spreading out. Don't stand close to me. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, nice section now. Save! 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 Save my comrades! Groundhog, freaking fight the whirlwind. Why is it just me, bro? You are very welcome. Defeat the giant colibri. That is the plan. Defeat the colibri. That is not only the question, that is the plan. Oh, now I gotta fight your wings? Why are you reminding me, try aiming for his wings. What do you think I'm doing? Blasted! Oopsies! He said it, not me. Too bad we don't have Limit Breaker, else I'll throw that at it too. Oh no, that's not ready yet. Okay, cool. Bam! Ba, 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 ba. The deed is done. Subs will help her win the battle. Yep. Oh, hey Lenny! Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. Oh, by the way, let me know next time you guys do Power World. My new character is ready to join if you're down. Yeah. We're always down to have new players. We encourage options here. Heck yeah.
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Subs will help her win the battle. And this is my first hype train. Thank you guys so much.
Only to be expected.
Aww, I feel so special.
You were pretty impressive yourselves.
And you guys are
I was
always
right to
special to
invite
me,
you
so
on.
thank you. Oh nah, not the bird getting
What
up.
a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty tricks. I am dirty and despicable.
Stop talking to the bird, just run, bro.
Easily.
Oh, now you see, now you hear him? Mm-hmm.
Leave this to me.
Literally doing running a train. I don't know, but I'm not the one that started it. And it's all you guys. She got permission. I sure did. Trains are only temporary. Look, Lamau is forever.
I'm terribly
Oh, so that's
sorry
what
to
they
have
call
kept you
him?
all waiting.
She arrived as I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
I mean, Kryl, you could have just said you wanted to be part of the battle. You joined like way too late, as usual.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations?
After hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you.
I mean, you could have said that, and then you could have been with us the whole time.
Coming
but
here,
okay.
I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wuklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
Wouldn't be the first time, Kryl. But I'm glad to see you.
That was amazing. The piece didn't stand a chance.
Probably like, but how would I
I'm
make
glad
an
to have been of
entrance? Yup.
service.
May I
Hype
ask
train
what
success!
inspired
Yes!
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin.
Thank you, guys.
Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join
Don't go
you.
through Dawntrail too quick. You'll pass
It
me,
was
you know?
the same when you set forth
I
for
think
Ultima
it'll be
Thule.
a bit before I
How it
get
pained me to
anywhere.
stay behind again and again. That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft.
Yay!
As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute. And after much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
Yay! That is adorable!
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Arkham realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
Mm-hmm. Because you want to be me.
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
Indeed. I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the
I
ritual
hope you are
succession.
able to sub
Is there any
back
particular reason?
very soon, Util, because now you're in Shadowbringers, and I gotta finish
Yes,
Stormblood very soon
there
so that
is.
I can play Shadowbringers with
This
you,
letter from
because it is my favorite.
It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students' archives. The ink was faded, so I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul, someone.
Jaja.
Ooh.
Kulur Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
Hello, Jaja.
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
October and November? Sweet.
A request to investigate the Golden City
Seriously, take your time.
from the Dawn servant himself.
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
Your daddy didn't tell you about no Golden City?
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of this letter.
Okay, how many times did he
I
have to
can say for a
unfold that
fact
paper?
My father did write this. Given how culturally diverse Toritoral is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This letter, however, is entirely in Eorzean. If father had written this, he would have been in Torali.
Oh.
And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
So it's
So
a
the
trap.
letter is fraudulent then.
Mm-mm.
I didn't
Oh.
mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
It's not that simple.
I see. Thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with two
He was
young
making
nuns.
origami, and like next thing you know, you
I can't
didn't
help
see
but
it in
be
the corner,
curious as to what
but there was
exactly he was doing there.
a paper crane just.
In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
Ask away.
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
Okay, what are you gonna say? Me a piece of that?
We're eating that.
Curse bird steak? Yes, with a side order of. Oh. I'm coming back to that. I had a word there, and then it just like. Dang. It was so good. Fried cursing bird. Pick the Master is really cool. Have you tried it? Nope. Because I am just getting into Dawntrail. So I wasn't going to even touch that class until I fully got into the new content. Because I did the same with Shadowbringers. Like I didn't touch Reaper until after I actually got into that. Or was Reaper an Endwalker? I think Reaper was an Endwalker. I completely forgot. It's been so long. I have to get back into my Reaper though. That was a fun class. And then I read somewhere that they made Samurai less complicated. So we'll see how all that goes. I do intend to like try other classes that I don't really play that often. Like on Tiny. Tiny started out as a archer. Then I was like, well, I never played Dragoon before. So she was kind of like back and forth between Dragoon and Dancer for a little bit. And then the Bard life just called to her again. So I think canonically though, Tiny Dancer is gonna be a dancer with like a side of So Carl says, thanks to Wuklamau. We now who know who sent the letter to grandfather, among other things, but many questions still remain. I understand Carl's feelings all too well. The desire to do one's part, it can be daunting to try and keep up, but nothing will change unless we take the first step. Oh, what an exciting hunt that was. And now, time to savor the rewards. With the wildlife pacified and the researchers safe, our task is complete. That just leaves the matter of the colibriums. For better or worse, there's really only one place we can take it to here in Charlotte, the last stand. Come, let's see what Dickon can cook up for us. What in the Dickens will Dickon cook? Will Dickon cook the chicken? How funky is your chicken? How funky is your chicken? Why did that song just pop in my head? Because it's music, it's words. I want to master so bad. She made a really good healer too. Yep, but I'm biased. Raise my girl. Daunting and Dawntrail, yes. Daunting task. I did snort like crazy the other day and you guys missed it. No, I'll spend money. I'm lazy. No, I didn't mean it. No. I am not using my Etherite ticket for that. No, I'm not going to Limsy either. So my whole thing with Etherite tickets, if it's like, I'd say like 800 at plus, that's when I'll actually like use at least one of them every once in a while. Because spending a whole 1,000 every time I to travel, that's actually kind of crazy. That's one of the things in the changes that they made that I didn't agree with. The whole distance-based guild use when it comes to like traveling and stuff. I liked it the way it was, where it was the zones costed different amounts, and like all of the areas within that one zone costed the same amount. So it's like you knew what you were spending. But then again, I'm not hurting for money on this character anyway. It's just the principle. It's like, why did they change that? I don't know. But it's whatevers. When are we getting that counter? Yeah. That's one of the things that I do have to put on my counter. Ugh. You guys get what I mean. I have to add the snort counter to my counters. Do the fishing guild side quest, got 99 Etherite tickets. Jesus Christ! Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to do that at some point, like fishing. Oh my god! so for serious guys, fishing is a side thing that I have not touched in ages. Like, I'm level 90 on this character, and like I was saying earlier in the stream, I've been playing since 2019, barely touched fish at all. Even when like the ocean fishing came out, I think that's what it was. The one where you like go on the open seas as like a party and everything like that. I think I only did that like one time. I'm not even sure if anyone still does that. See what the Dickens could cook up for us. It took me weeks to get those damn fish, but worth it. Girl, that's my job. For all the fishing you haven't done, I did it all. If I was still subbed, I'd still be fishing. When you resub, let me know, and then you'll teach me everything you know, because fishing was not my thing, but I always wanted to try it. I just never did it. Same with like a lot of the crafting classes. On this character right here, hold on, I'll just do like a quick side questing because it's on my mind. Oh Jesus, what happened to my gear? Oh my good lordness. Oh my good lord and lordness. Alright, so Disciples of the Land. 90 minor and botanists. Level 31 fisher. So that'll show you how much I did not touch it. Oh my god, my poor fisher. Leather worker 53, weaver 71, 58 alchemist, 75 culinarian. Culinarian was supposed to be my specialization, and it is. I had like a whole storyline with Eden when I first started this game. I said to myself, I want her to be like like one of the mistresses of the sea, and that's why I picked Limsa to be like my home base. And then I was like, okay, well, I want to make the yummiest treats in all of Eorzea, and everyone's gonna love me. So I guess that's kind of sort of where Castella came from too. Like, for some reason, my characters always revolve around cooking at some point. Now that I'm thinking about it, holy crap, that's hilarious. Castella is my D&D character, so the whole basis around her is like she carries around a frying pan, and like she whacks her enemies with the frying pan, but then also has like a little like flaming familiar that I named Flamio, and it's just like, if you guys think of like the Super Mario Brothers movie, like the smiling star, that's basically what Flamio is, just a smiling fireball that would seriously mess up your day. Let's see. On a call with James. James says hi. Hi James. How you doing? Let him know that it is okay, not okay. If he would like to join the stream, he very much can. But if not, you know, I hope he's doing well. No love for Fisher, nope. I have no love for Fisher, and it wasn't even like a bad thing. It's just I really forgot about Fisher. Oh man. Oops. So let's see, what's Dickens making? Now there's a famished face if I've ever seen him. What can I get you? Eden? I'll be here just heading into Parsec with him. We're playing Forspoken. Oh, okay. Good luck with Forspoken. I still want to play it though, even though I'm pretty sure there's that game didn't get that many like good reviews, but I like games like that. What can I say? It's worth it for the dialogue and the voice acting. Yep. Oh, bird meat from the hunt. You say leave it to me. I have just the recipe. It's a new dish I have recently learned from some sailors. And for you lot, it's on the house. Have as much as you like, you hear? Yes, give me all the bird meat. James is enjoying the open work wokeness.
Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
Okay, they made that look so good.
I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
What is this? Oh, it smells spicy.
You have a problem with spicy, sir?
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
I mean, I'm sensitive to spices, but I at least appreciate it once in a while.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Sounds like a house.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
Stop dying!
It's nothing. I can't handle.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
Not boorish
I
manners.
swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
AKA shut your mouth while I'm
Correct
eating,
in
sir.
assuming you've known each other for a long time.
I think it's Steve since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Don't deny the cat. Wait.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Ah. That makes sense.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Yes, please. Oh, that looks so delicious.
Since ancient times, many peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long. The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
Ah.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Tuliola. La, 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 la.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace.
Until I step up in that beach.
But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
A man who is too ambitious by half. Word of the Garlean Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
After everything my father has done to give us peace, he would drag us back into war.
Uh-oh. That's the shoe that's gonna drop.
I can't allow it. No matter what, I must win this contest.
So Scar, yup.
I understand your reasons, but this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, Is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Is it?
Oh, it's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign
Sorry, I'm
allies.
so quiet, by the way. I'm just like, listening to the story.
That's why I sought you out. Through our hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
You know it.
And so I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuihualal?
I barely know you, but I'll fight by your side until you're ready to take the throne. I got you, fam. Because Lord knows I have too much adventuring going on for me to stay
decide
there.
right this moment. But I will need you if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you.
Well, you don't need to prepare a room for me. I have my house in the mist. So, whenever you guys are ready to go, I'll
Once we finish eating,
leave my
would you mind
house.
if I took the rest of the meat?
Big bag, big bag. But it's fine. Leave some meat for me. I need that in my pouch. Loading. So, while we hitting the loading screen, what's everybody else doing for tonight? What are y'all plans? I got good news that I'll be officially starting my job tomorrow. They were like, they called me saying, "Oh well, hey, your start date was today," and I was like, "No, it wasn't," because nobody sent me an email saying that my start date was today until this afternoon. So, on paper, I technically start tomorrow. Sweet. Thank you very much. I am excited. Judging by Wuklamac's reaction, it appears Turali cuisine isn't excessively fiery. Whether Wuklamc has makers of a ruler, I couldn't say, but I do know that she deeply cares for her nation and her people. Whether you choose to help her, though, is for you and you alone to decide. Think on it well. Now then, it's past time I reported our mission success to the guild ship. I would have done so sooner, except Her Highness needed to have her royal meal. I shall come by the annex later. Till then. You get back on the 29th to decorate. Sweet. When you finish decorating, I need you to let me know and like send me pictures and stuff, because I'm like excited for you. Spell speed, critical hits. Cool. Baba Ganoush. Hey guys, question. Crunchy or Netflix? Twitch charged me $1 after gifting a sub. Does that go back? I do not think so. That is a question that I think is best for Google, because I'm not exactly sure how all of that works. That's the that's the first time it's not the first time I heard about gifting subs. It's the first time I've seen people that I know gift subs. So I'm not exactly sure how that goes. She'll find out after the stream. It'll tell me. Okay. Rahatia, the coming dawn. Rahatia is mulling over what you have learned of Waklamat and her clan. Well, I dare say we now have a fair grasp of Waklamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Taral? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. It certainly wouldn't hurt to be better informed. Just the thought of burying myself in books is making me feel sleepy. Yup. We're talking about mysterious lands and unknown wonders here. I'm confident we'll find reports so thrilling as to drive any thoughts of napping from your mind. Come, my friend, let us be off to the archives. Let's go to the archives. Wait, what did that quest say? Did that say sandwiches and pretzels? Yes, it did. My big back self again, just like, oh, I want sandwiches and pretzels. Oh, Charlie. Okay, so I guess I'm close enough that I don't need to spend money. I mean, that's what I said before, and I spent it anyway. Sprint, 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 hello, Tom. Now sprint, baby, sprint. Sprint, baby, sprint. Come on, we're gonna sprint, baby, sprint. Sprint, baby, sprint. And hello, Tom. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tom. Hello, Tom. But yeah, going back to what you said, Bob, watching either Crunchy or Netflix, it sounds like a really good idea. Me and Spiral will most likely either watch something on Dropout tonight or maybe YouTube. Who knows? What does this book say? Principles of Blue Magic and Spell Acquisition. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices of the Walaki, a tribe in the distant continent of Taral. So blue mages are from Taral? Ooh, I didn't know that. The tribe holds nation in the highest and is seeking to cultivate a spiritual connection with it. They have learned to harness the power of the wildlife around them. In exchange for teaching them the common tongue, I was permitted to live among them and train in their ways. Those days were some of the most grueling I remember, but they were tremendously rewarding. For instance, I had the privilege of visiting Lapis Canyon, the tribe's sacred grounds. It is so named for the cerulean deposit that wells up to the surface, turning the entire canyon a brilliant blue. So, that's literally the land of the blue mages. I would have never expected to learn that. Under a shaman's watchful eye, I finally managed to master the Walaki's art and make the animal's powers my own. As no name existed for it in the common tongue, I took the liberty of naming it Blue Magic. The reason I chose this color, as you will have doubtless gleaned, is for the significance it holds to the Walaki. I cannot think of a name more fitting to honor the people from whom this noble magic was born. Wow. So this article is like 5 years ago, but it's a temp poll to confirm the account works. So it should drop. If not, I'm arguing that. Yep. As you should. Don't you steal Toe's money. Nope. You learn blue mage magic in Taral. That is crazy. AKA the best class. Yup. Well, I can't even say that when my blue mage is stuck at level... What level did I leave it at? Level 60. Oops! Blue mage is funny, but yeah, it is like kind of hard. Only because you have to actually like go up to the enemies and just be like, "Well, I'm taking this ability," and it doesn't always drop. So you're like running dungeons and stuff, or even just running into the same enemies for I don't know how long, just to get that one ability. But it's so versatile when you do get to like find that really good skill set with your blue mage. I still have yet to do that, but Slim here, no. I don't know how you do it. I wouldn't be surprised if Graha like saw a laser beam somewhere on this wall and then he just starts climbing. History, geography, botany. The public archives alone should suffice to provide a solid grounding on Tyrol. What does this unblemished book say? Eorzean cuisine or history. Yep, this is my wheelhouse. This is what I need to know. It is impossible. I read impossible and adequately at the same time, so I almost said impossible. I don't even know what I was about to say. All I know is that it was not going to come out right. It is impossible to adequately discuss Eorzean cuisine without speaking of that land from which many of our modern-day staples hail, the far western continent of Tyrol. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, and even the ubiquitous popoto. These crops and more that regularly grace Eorzean dining tables trace their origins to the New World, as the place is known to most. The tale of this culinary immigration begins in the year 1498 of the 6th Astral Era, when a lamented sailor named Kenton Ram successfully traversed the Indigo Deep to arrive at the theretofore unknown continent. Kenton Ram spent several moons exploring inland, in the course of which he encountered the denizens of the sprawling nation of Mamurja. He was even granted an audience with their supreme leader, whose confidence he won along with permission to roam freely. Kenton Ram would return to Tyrol several times, but during his first expedition, he charted the land and gathered myriad root vegetables and seeds to bring back to Lince and Laminsa. The notable of these was the popoto, whose ease of cultivation and nutritional value saw it quickly spread to all corners of Eorzea. What? Produce was far from the only bounty of Kenton Ram's expeditions to Tyrol. Many tantalizing recipes, such as the bean-billed burrito, and gripping legends such as that of the Golden City, reached our shores by way of his ship. To those outside of Kenton Ram's circle, Tyrol largely remains shrouded in mystery, yet its influence on our cuisine cannot be overstated. Many scholars, myself included, will relish the chance to immerse themselves in the culinary culture of that faraway continent. Holy crap. So even culinarian as we know it would not be the same without people like Kenton Ram coming from Tyrol. That's crazy. And then that also goes to show you how much the long game is in this game, because you're thinking, oh, I'm from Limsa, I'm going to be the greatest culinarian. Well, little did you know, you will not be a culinarian fully if most of the ingredients didn't come from Tyrol. Blue mages come from Tyrol. Like, certain ingredients come from Tyrol that are like the staple of Eorzean cuisine. Wow. I'm learning a lot. This game is not only fun, but educational. The flora and fauna of Tyrol. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife, and the continent of Tyrol is no exception. Yet, while some of her some of her creatures have become a familiar sight in Eorzea, many and more exist that are rarely seen this side of the Indigo Deep. This tome introduces a select variety of species as described in the testimonies of sailors and adventurers. The alpaca. Really? Accustomed to Toral's craggy mountain ranges, this four-legged beastkin has been domesticated for seemingly hundreds, if not thousands of years. Their soft white fleece is highly prized by weavers, while their strong legs and sure-footedness make them capable beasts of burden. The weaver. Wow. This voracious skeleton is native to the dense jungles of Toral. The Mamulja have succeeded in taming them and utilize their prodigious strength for manual labor. Given their immense size and power, it should come as no surprise that the Weaver is also employed as a siege beast. Enemy fortifications cannot long withstand this horned brute's rampage. Valley Garmanda. They said it earlier, and I was like, ooh, that sounds cool. Valley Garmanda. Torelli folklore holds that this bird-like creature is the mightiest of beasts and the very embodiment of nature's power. Whether it exists beyond myth, however, is uncertain. Wow. Wolverines and alpacas are from Toral? So how did they make it here? I may need to watch that back because I probably read something that I probably probably didn't register at first. But Lines in the Sand, the geopolitics of Heidelberg. Of course, Heidelberg is part of this. Let us begin by comparing the geographical characteristics of the three great continents and Toral. The former stretches from east to west and lies entirely within the northern hemisphere. In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern In contrast, the latter extends to the far reaches of both northern and southern hemispheres, and a difference immediately presents itself in the form of climate variance. Shifts in climate tend to be gentler when moving east and west, but harsher when moving north and south. Owing to this fact, longitudinal migration is far more common in history, whether it be by men, animals, or plants. A case in point is the Alagons, who rose to power in Aldenar before advancing east into Ilsabard. Their movement would be mirrored thousands of years later by the Garlands. Meanwhile, although the disparate tribes of Toral wage war with one another for generations, stymied by the climate, none could make any great headway north or south. Tribes hailing from frozen lands withered beneath the desert sun, while those that thrived in open plains could not pierce dense jungle. Such was the way of it, until the leader succeeded in bringing the continent under one banner. Given the land's divided history and the reason thereof, one cannot help but be in awe of this feat. Truly, it is a testament to the Autarch's greatness. Autarch? What is the Autarch? Having perused a wide section of books relating to Toral, you are somewhat better informed about your potential destination. Brahatia will be eager to know what you have discovered. Should you wish to read these books again, speak with the reference page. Well, I'm not going to ask to read it again anytime soon, but that was a lot of really good information. I would have never known. But back to what I was saying about them playing the long game, it's like you start off as like a random adventurer, like just floating in the cosmos of the mother crystal, and all of a sudden you're like saving the land time and time again, only for the very first part of the game and the last bit of and the most recent expansion to connect in terms of like how things were migrated from from the most recent expansion all the way to the beginning. Like, that to me is crazy. Scoured the library to your satisfaction, have you? Excellent. While there are few books wholly dedicated to the subject of Tural, I dare say you found tidbits of useful information scattered here and there. But come, let's continue this outside. The mammoths do not take kindly to chatter. Before I continue, this is a cutscene. I shall watch the cutscene first and then go to what I was about to say. Now then, I'm keen to hear your honest impressions. I couldn't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly to find references to Tural within. Among them, did any particular pique your interest? Popotos. I have a newfound appreciation for them. Yes, because popotos. My potats. As have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I now crave popotos. As they keep well, they were a boon to sailors, and it was that same property that allowed them to survive the voyage to Eorzea. The book also mentioned a method of preservation, which sees popotos repeatedly frozen and dried. The resulting product was apparently used in a stew by people in the mountainous regions. I should like to sample that dish one day, that and all the unique cuisines of that vast continent. But moving on, did you perchance learn aught about the fauna of Tural? Given your adventurous background, I expect the topic would interest you. I learned about alpacas, because alpacas are cute. Ah yes, the alpaca. In addition to serving as beasts of burden, they provide clothing for people by way of their lush fleece. They are especially prized by mountain tribes who hold certain rare specimens sacred. What is wrong with my English today? Specimens. I thought I heard familiar voices. Hi, Alize. And Alphino. Hey, my babies. Fancy running into the two of you here. Well, have some research of your own, do you? Aye, we hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Having forged a new trade agreement with Razatan, they will next look to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here this day? We're going to a new land! Y'all coming with me? Let's go! A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tural. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We'll do well to read up on Tuliolol ourselves. Just so you know, I'm gonna try my hardest during this playthrough to get that right. Tuliolala. I'm just gonna, maybe I'll just start calling it Tuli. The contest, is Eden the only one allowed to help Waklama? There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Waklama gave... Why am I having her sound French? You know what? I'm going to keep that too. Waklama. Gave us the impression no more. Gave us the impression that she got several champions. You did that on purpose. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphino. We have planning to do. Ozzy, wait! Twissy, my plans have changed. If you excuse me, gotta chase after your frickin' sister. They could never rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex. I don't want to return to the annex. I don't want to sleep in that room. I want to go back to my house. I want to go back home. Home. So Graha is at the bottom of this map. And Peloton. Slim, if you're still here, just know that I adopted a lot of your sayings and stuff while I play with Spiral. Pollution. Oh.
It's just, despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story.
Right? There's always much more.
What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Worklamat's request?
Worklamat. Worklamat. Wucktrick Lamar. I never say no to a new adventure. You know it. Let's get all up into raw.
I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well.
All shall be well.
Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination.
Mm-hmm.
But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
Mm-hmm. And we keep searching for the next adventure. Which is why I'm here. Which is why we are on the cusp of Dawntrail.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenor.
Numenor.
The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
Reference.
It's enough to stir me to the core.
Yes, Mother, I hear
Life
you.
is a series of journeys,
Hear,
my friend.
feel.
And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. But there's an idea.
Mm-hmm. What's your idea, kitty boy?
I have a matter to attend to in the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
I'm so happy he's coming with us. Like, the chokehold Rahatia had on me when he was introduced in this game. Guys. I won't talk too much about it because Spiral didn't play his future content yet. Yes, you're like, go ahead and spoil. But I don't wanna. But yeah, when you find out who Graha really is, and then he just follows you after that, it's just like, go ahead, follow me to the ends of the earth. We linked in. We so linked in, I don't even have to send you my resume, bro. We in. Hi, Ojika. Welcome back, Eden. If you're looking for what club all, she is currently with the others in her chambers. If you like, I can go fetch them for you. Have Ojika fetch everyone here. The neurons are connecting. Understood. Please wait in the main hall. Alright. We are waiting in the main hall. See, all of these cutscenes are telling me that I am very close to the very end of this expansion and about to go into the next one. So I am excited. Oh, that world map's about to be updated. Thank you for spamming the emotes. I still gotta make more. But it was
You have
actually
the
pretty
look of
fun.
someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
I've never been one to turn down an adventure. I'll do it. I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Always pick the references.
And you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Turan.
You need me and I need you. Go to Turan.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you? Alpha, no, Alice! What are you two doing here?
This is technically their home.
We happened to cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about Wuklamat. And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erinville as toads.
I remember that.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
First impressions last.
Aww, it's okay, Alize. It's true though.
It is an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness. Alphino Leveilleur at your service, and this is my sister Alize.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Let's go up in the contest.
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors.
Because they done some crappy stuff.
We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolo, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Information exchange.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
No, you coming with us, sir.
Nonsense. Like I told you before, you're indispensable. They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land. They need someone to guide them, to point out the dangers, and spare them grisly deaths. I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
No, you haven't. You want to get in there. Come on.
As I recall, Cryle, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Perhaps I was. Still, I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find its feet again.
Kyle, come on.
You have
They'll be
nothing to worry about.
fine. Come with us, sis.
I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor. Pray, leave the students to Ojika and me.
But, Raha...
What do you mean, Ojika and you? That means you're not coming?
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
Thank you, Raha. Thank you.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
I suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Alright, well, what did you get?
There. This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids.
Aww.
Cast your eyes west of Charlian, for there it lies. The site of your next great adventure, Tural.
That's the updated map. Oh? Alright. Seems like we made it to the very end of Endwalker. It's about time! As beautiful as this is, I am going to skip this. The Endwalker. Yup. Your face, like, wait, what? There might have been something after the end credits. I will check that out another time. Coming on. Lest you wonder about your passage to Tural, Erevel will arrange a ship through his guild. You need only worry about your own preparations. Speaking of which, please take this with you. A rugged and ready knapsack. May it serve you well on your coming adventures. Now, I'm not sure when departure will be, but rest assured I'll let you know when I hear something. Till then, please take your ease. What is this? Oh, it's a knapsack. Research has proven that wearing a knapsack or similar greatly reduces the likelihood of being pestered with questions about how you can carry so many items used to acquire a knapsack. This is probably the post-credit content that I've been waiting for. Let's go! Meanwhile, in Limsa Laminsa, I love saying that. Limsa Laminsa.
When does the next ship set sail? May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen. I suppose I'll head west this time.
Yes.
West, you say?
Let's go! My boy Estinian is coming! But Graha said leave the students to him in Ojika, which means he's probably not coming to Tural. Maybe not right away, which is kind of disappointing because I haven't seen him really in action since like post-Stormblood going into Endwalker. So that kind of blows.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen. But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
And thus the Scions are back together.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them. If the prospect doth trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition. Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Let's go, guys. Let's get it. Let's go. Come in, come in, come
How
in.
could I possibly be, knowing what's to come? Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel. Aye, this will be a mission to remember.
He said, let's go, my boy.
Come, my friend. We make for Tural.
It will be some time before...
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of blind frost in Offern's north? The famed golden cities of the New World.
There's so much of the world we haven't seen, and yet we shall continue. Weigh anchor now, the tide is high. and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. Tomorrow's unknown. Alright, so I officially made it to the beginning of Dawntrail. Let's go! Seeing as it is getting late, I think I'll stop for now. And when I get back on, first I'll let you guys know, and secondly, we'll be exploring Dawntrail content. Yay! Thank you guys for coming. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the hype train and the subs and all the love that you guys have been showing me. It's been a bit of a journey mentally trying to like get this channel together, because I do the bad thing where, like, you know, they say comparison is like the thief of joy, and I really enjoy streaming. It's just I have times where I think too much about the end goal and not the journey. So just seeing how you guys react to me and, you know, what I do, and just like generally enjoying this is giving me hope. So thank you so very much. So yeah, I'm gonna get off, but Spiral is going to be streaming. No?
Later.
Oh, streaming later. So we'll definitely let you know when he gets on, and, you know, let's all get together and support him as well. I would really appreciate it. I love you guys so much, and thank you for joining. I will see y'all next time.
Rate somebody.
Oh.
Find somebody.
Right. Before I go. Just a second, guys. I'm trying to find another account that's streaming Final Fantasy right now, so we can like surprise raid them. you send it to me in Messenger?
Yeah, so you get a Twitch chat.
Oh.
Just put a /raid space that one.
And I would have to put that in my Twitch chat? Alright. Cool. Thank yous.
Did it work?
Wait, hold on. So it's like raid slash?
/raid space. There you go.
Alright, did it go through?
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Alright, sweet. So, we're all raiding Lenny Moo. Let's go.
Tell him what to type when they get there. Hype.
Alright, and then when we raid Lenny Moo, everyone type hype, 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 hype. Alright? Let's go!